Hola! It's Monday, July 20th, and I have a promise to keep. I aim to deliver. But first, I want to say thank you for all of your support and encouragement and enthusiasm on my behalf as I've teased this new adventure. Not only does it mean a lot to me to know that you've stuck with me through the last year and a half since I left After Hours, but it also will matter so much as I move forward into the great unknown and this brand new venture. I remember how much you all love Ask Amy Anything. It definitely will be resurrected in the future, but I thought it would be fun to answer some of your questions about what's to come in the Ask Amy format. And at risk of my hair blowing across my face, I am sitting outside. We just rescued a baby gecko, by the way, and set it free in our yard. So first big question I'm getting since I teased that I would be jumping into a new adventure is, what is it? What is this new adventure? Well, it's a brand new show called All In with Amy Lawrence. Maybe you've seen the logo. Maybe you've seen the title of the YouTube channel. All In with Amy Lawrence. And it truly will be an adventure in which I put my whole mind, heart, body, and soul into it. Not to mention, it's a lot of challenge for me because I've not done something like this before. So All In with Amy Lawrence is a brand new show coming soon, launching August 3rd. Second question I get over and over, where can I find you? How can I listen? Well, I'm having to wrap myself around this new project in a way that pushes me out of my comfort zone and also challenges my brain, as I say. I can no longer call it a radio show because while it will be a show that you can listen to, initially, the daily broadcast will be live on YouTube. So that means video. See, I told you about my hair. That means I got to be on camera every day, which definitely is not something that I'm used to. I'm sure I'll get more comfortable, but the neat thing is that you'll be able to watch and or listen because, of course, once the show is done live on YouTube every day, it will be available not only on YouTube for you to listen to on demand, but also you'll be able to find it on all of your favorite podcast platforms. So not so different than what I used to do with After Hours, although, as I say, this will have a video component. Will you go back to overnights? That has got to be one of the most popular questions I've received. Can you please go back to the overnight and the early morning? I can't. After 20 years, roughly 20 years of doing late nights and overnights, I made the switch. I left that schedule and that lifestyle behind for a lot of reasons. Number one, because I was tired of it. I was just plain tired and I needed to be healthier. I was looking for a new challenge. Of course, getting married and being on opposite schedules was tough for a couple of years. But really, I just wanted something new and fresh and to be on a schedule that I felt like would jive a little bit more with my stage in life. So I'm not going back to overnights. But again, the cool thing is that you'll be able to watch or listen to the podcast of the show. You'll be able to hang out and be all in with Amy Lawrence whenever you want to be. Texas wind. It never, ever, ever cooperates. Okay, so nod and smile, laugh with me. I'm not going back to overnights, but if you are someone who works overnight or you drive a truck overnight or you're a night owl and insomniac, you can watch or listen to the show whenever you like. So it is available on demand, will be available on demand, which means it can fit your schedule. Just like I needed a change in my schedule, maybe this new show will fit your schedule in a way that is perfect for you. When do you start? I get that question a bunch too. Well, this wasn't my choice actually, but my new boss at Rogue Media Network and the new sales manager, so Corey and Steph, I'm very thankful for them and the support they've given me and the fact that they want to bring me on board. They chose August 3rd. We'll gear up for a couple of weeks with football on the horizon, both college and of course pro, because oh my gosh, training camps begin this week. It's kind of crazy, right? I'm Still getting used to the Texas heat. I'm not sure that will ever fully happen, but because it's so dang hot and it's the dog days, I just don't think of football. But around here, football is everywhere all the time, and there are signs that it's getting closer. So yes, we will launch on August 3rd, have a couple of weeks to work out the kinks. I'll be able to remember where the camera is in my new studio and how to get comfortable with a camera on my face all the time. August 3rd, this will be a daily show from 11 to 1 p. Eastern time, which means for me, it'll be 10 in the morning until noon. It's just 2 hours, but it will challenge me with the new schedule. And since I'm not a morning person, having to be up every day and get ready, there's no way I can roll out of bed and just start talking. That's not me. You don't want to see that. So instead, I'll try to get up around 7 o'clock in the morning, have some coffee, walk the dogs, maybe some breakfast. We'll see. Water the flowers, of course, because they need water every single morning. And I'll try to adjust pretty quickly because, you know, right around Labor Day is when football hits us full force. One more question that has been pretty popular over the last week. Why start a new YouTube channel? I am going to be using some of my social media that I'll carry over from the last show and the last 15 years. So you can still find me on X. You can still find me on our Facebook page, After Hours with Amy Lawrence, though I may end up changing that name if it's possible. But I had to start a new YouTube channel because I actually had no creative control over the other one. It was started by a producer in 2014. Gosh, I'm not even sure which one. It wasn't producer Jay. It wasn't producer Tom. So I had no idea who or how or where I would be able to get that creative control. And I like the idea of starting fresh. I like the idea of building it from the ground up. Thank you if you've already subscribed. I've seen a lot of traffic on the YouTube channel. It's easy to find, All In with Amy Lawrence. Every day, that will be the spot where you can go to see the new show or to get the podcast after the fact. So it'll be starting August 3rd from 11 to 1 p. That's Eastern time, so 10 to noon my time, and then available on various streaming apps as well as your favorite podcast platforms. Of course, my hair had to be a challenge until the very end. But again, thank you so much for your excitement. Even as we get closer, I'll have more details. I bought some brand new equipment, including a very high-tech camera. So I'll demonstrate that with you. We've got to do some test runs. We're working on production and audio. We will be bringing back Ask Amy Anything. My new producer's name is Zach, and we're excited to work together. So keep your eyes on the YouTube channel for more announcements, but August 3rd, mark it on your calendars. That's the launch date for my brand new show. I'm back from the dead. Okay, not dead, but back from a year and a half in which I had some other priorities. And it by the way, we'll continue to do Sirius XM and also some local Houston radio as well as Westwood One. Today in Women's Sports features, but this will be a daily show, which will get me back into that grind starting Monday, August 3rd. I can't wait to connect with you because that is always my goal and always my favorite thing. Talk soon.